Being lazy doesn't come from not wanting to do the work. It comes from not knowing why you should do the work. Let me tell you a quick story. Um, Back when I was playing my sport, I had school during the day and then practice in the evening. But the thing is, I thought that I need to work out a little bit more for my sport because during the practice, we were kind of just going over like team building and skill building. But I want to work on the strength aspect of the sport a little bit more. So I would wake up 30 minutes earlier and I would use those 30 minutes to work out. And I was doing that for most of the season. However, one day I decided to fall asleep very late. So then I woke up to my alarm and I look at it, I'm like, hold on. What if I just press snooze for these 30 minutes? What if I just sleep through these 30 minutes instead of using them to work out? And so that's what I did. I slept through those 30 minutes and then I went through that entire day. It felt pretty normal. And the next day comes. But then again, I'm like, it felt so good to sleep in. Why not again? But the thing is, I'm not even getting that good sleep, by the way. I'm not even getting good sleep in these 30 minutes because I just woke up. But I do it again. I decide to snooze again. And so I do. And then the third day comes and I do it again. But this day, it wasn't a practice, it was a game. And usually on game days, I don't work out. But what I do is I go over what I need to work on in the game. I think about what I need to work on in the game. Sometimes I'll even bring out the journal and start writing what I need to work on. But I skipped all of that. And instead I just slept. And in the game, I remember I got this great opportunity to score. It just opened up and I got past the ball. I'm in front of the goal. I'm in front of the goal. I'm going to score. But then in my mind, a little voice whispers, pass it back, pass it back, pass it back. In my mind, I'm thinking that I'm going to miss it. And so I pass it back without even looking, and it gets intercepted. Our best look at scoring, and I messed it up. But I didn't mess it up because of my ability. I messed it up because my mind told me that I wasn't the person that I needed to be. Being lazy is not about just choosing the hard thing or choosing the right thing. It's the fact that every single moment, every single experience that you have is a little battle. It's a little battle in your head to see whether or not you will convince yourself if you're a winner or a loser. And I'm sorry I have to make it sound like that. But what I mean by that is every time you choose the easy decision that's not the right decision, you tell yourself, I'm the person that is going to lose this little battle. And in the moment, it seems fine. It seems almost better. Sometimes it's going to feel better on your body to make the easy decision. But the thing is, it's going to eat you up in your head. It's going to haunt you in your mind. One day when it matters, you're not going to have the confidence that you need. Whether that's when it's time to score when you're playing a sport. Whether that's finally when you meet that one girl, but then you're too nervous to tell her. So then you lose it. And then next thing you know, she's dancing with someone else. There are always going to be times when you need to make that difficult, risky, hard decision. Sometimes that's going to be the make it or break it. That's going to change you from being no one to being someone who is able to travel, who is finally financially free. You keep making the easy decision and nothing really bad's going to happen to you. But you're going to live life on a flat line. And the reason why I'll tell you that, what you think is your best is not really your best. It's not because I'm just trying to hate on you. It's because I have a better vision for you. I knew that I could have done better. I knew that when I heard that little voice that said pass it back and I listened to it, I knew that was because I didn't have the confidence, but it was because I had lost those battles before. It's because I had convinced myself that I wasn't a winner. I convinced myself that I wasn't that guy. I wasn't the person who would score and everybody would get happy for. I wasn't him. I convinced myself of that. And if just those sleeping ins had done that, I promise you, if you keep making the easy decision everywhere in your life, you're not going to have a good time because you're not going to feel in your heart that you're doing the right thing. You just looking and hearing me right now, it's basically a miracle. You're very lucky to exist. This is what I tell myself because I feel like when I think about it like that, the amount of decisions, the amount of things that had to go right just to put me here, I owe it to myself and all my ancestors and everything about the universe just to try my best in everything that I do. If you're going to do anything, put your 110%. I know that you can do it. I believe in you. Go out and conquer.